All right, folks, welcome back to Notre Dame. Monty Villalon here with NDP Athletics Broadcasting, bringing you all your live NDP athletic events. Right now, your Notre Dame Prep Fighting Irish men's basketball team trails Walled Lake Western 12-28. Now Roa working into the corner. We get a little bit of a late start, but we'll work with it. It's near elbow. Stowe puts up the three. Nothing but net. So Sam Stowe joins the scoring party. If I could find him. That rebound recovered by Miley. Knocked away by Catula. Catula, head of steam. Goes to the layup, rejected the foul. Let me know if you can. Okay. Thank you. So, free throw is coming for Catula. First free throw. That one was through. So already a significantly better start for the Irish. That second free throw, that one off the rim. Rebound taken by Stowe. Up top for Lipperoto. Into the corner, Catula puts up a three. That one off the brick and out. Handled by Roberts. Roberts sends that one up ahead to Lewis. Lewis going for the layup. Knocked away by Catula. And possession goes to the Irish. Irish looking a lot better here to start out the second half. As Stowe and Lipperoto work on a press. Send up ahead to Fernandez. Fernandez works in Euros. That's off the rim and out. Handled by Kazmierski. Liley now has it for the Warriors. Drops that one off on the far elbow for Lewis. Lewis passes that one into the paint for Goffey. And that one off of Goffey's foot. Possession going to the Irish. Western sideline looking for a foul call. Not getting one. So apologies, a little bit of a technical difficulty there, but Roa put up a nice mid-range two-pointer. So Irish now within 10. Goffey sends that one up top to Lewis. Lewis working on Roa. Underneath, that layup, no good. Stowe moving quick, pass that one up ahead to Lipperoto. Lipperoto been more of a facilitator than a scorer, as Stowe thought about pulling a long three on the far elbow, now up top to Lipperoto. Lipperoto. Pick comes from Roa. Now back over to Stowe on the near corner, works his way in, spinning, nearly taken away by Liley, as that layup no good. Rebound taken by Goffey now onto Roberts. Gavin Roberts, 9 points today, leads the Warriors in scoring, but he turns that one right over. Catula puts on the brakes. Sends that one to the half-court circle for Lipperoto, who now passes that one down to Stowe on the elbow. Near elbow for Catula, now up top for Stowe. Stowe, top of the key. Drops that one over to Catula. Has that pass picked off by Goffey. As now Liley will bring it in for the Warriors. Floater from Roberts, that goes through. Roberts up to 11 points. Catula now handles it. Has that one knocked away, lost attention real quick. And Roberts lays that one now up to 13. And timeout called by Andy Durkin. So 30-second timeout called. Catula getting set as he's a little unattentive there, getting a pass picked off and then poke checked away. So Irish were within 10, now trail at 18-32. And for the Irish, Shirley, Fernandez, Roa, Stowe, and Lipperoto. As Roa will now throw it in for the Irish. That's in for Lipperoto. Not much pressure there. Down to the near elbow for Stowe. Stowe getting pressured pretty hard. The Irish's kryptonite all season has been either a full season press or heavy press coverage. That's in the paint for Fernandez, falling and foul. Stowe gonna throw it in here. Apologies if the voice comes out a little muffled, munching on one of these great NDP concessions hot dogs. As that, good catch by Shirley. Pulls up mid-range, off the rim. Handled by Zazic. Up ahead to Roberts. Has that one off to Zazic, getting hounded. Up top to Lively, down to Lewis. Lewis drops it off to Lively, seems cross right to left. Back over to Lewis, sweeping the same way, dropped off to Roberts. Roberts working his way in, no look pass down to Goffey. As I believe a foul. Foul called there on Fernandez. Sub coming in. So Fernandez and Stowe subbing out for Wisniewski and Catula. Shirley defends the throw-in. That from Wiley, who now has that on the near elbow. Into the corner, Roberts, 3. Off the rim, rebound taken by Catula, knocked down, foul. So Goffey getting subbed off for Reese. Shirley now handling it. Roa getting pressed by Lewis, but now out across. That one nearly taken away. Shirley grabs it. Passed over to Lipperoto, beating that press. Lipperoto. Alone up top. Now pick coming from Catula. Lipperoto sweeps towards the near corner. Puts that into the corner. 3-pointer from Roa. That's good. Roa up to 15 points now. As Lively now into the corner. 3 from Roberts. Rolls around and in. 16 points. Sam Stowe checking in for the Irish. Lipperoto handles it. Out across the top. Lucas Catula setting a pick on Lively. Into the corner. Roa. Working around. Now to the far elbow for Catula. Catula goes underneath. Zazic spinning, stepping back. Over to Wisniewski, now up to Shirley. Back over to Catula, now up top to Roa. Roa to the corner. Shirley pumps. Puts up the long 2. That rolls out. Pass up ahead to Roberts. Picked off by Lipperoto. Sent over to Roa, who puts up that floating layup. Up to 17 points. So really, Roberts and Roa have been battling. However, auxiliary points coming from Lewis and Kazmierski. Roberts working around it to Lewis. Lewis through some pressure. Lays that one in. Lewis now up to 8 points. So again, Roberts and Roa have been battling back and forth with points. Let's say that's 5 times fast. Wow, I'm surprised I got that one out. But auxiliary points coming from the Warriors as Wisniewski lays that one in. First points of the day. But when you look at the other scores, Lewis has 8, Kazmierski has 7, Zazic pitches in with 3. Point differential just not what it could be for the Irish. Under 40 seconds. Lewis working, sends that one over. Lively for three, off the rim, rebound taken by Roa. Had Wisniewski on a fast break, didn't see him, drops that one off for Lipperoto. Lipperoto getting pressured by Lively, pick coming from Catula. Foul, something of the sort called on the Irish. Subbing in for the Irish, Stowe and Offer. Benedetto Offer seen a lot of action today. The junior. As now Lee holds it for the Warriors. Thought about shooting a three, now pass that one over to Lewis. Lewis works his way in, fouled. So now 3 fouls on each team. That foul was on Roa. 3.8 seconds left in the third. Irish trailed this one 25-37.
Ready. Get it as well.
So that first free throw, no good. Subs out Zazic. That second free throw bricks out as well. Benny Offer puts up the long free throw. It's the effort that counted on that one. Starter's going to go in at the start of the fourth as Lipperoto and Fernandez check in. So we've got a quick break. We'll just break down leading scores. Roa leading the way for the Irish, 17 points. Catula and Stowe tied for second with 3, and Wisniewski has 2. However, when you look on the other side, while Roa is the outright points leader today, Roberts trailing with 16, you then have Lewis with 8, Kazmierski with 7, and Zazic with 3. So just with the individual effort, not going to be enough. Got to get some extra points on the board from other players if you're the Irish. So those hot dogs, if you're watching at Notre Dame Prep right now, and when I say right now, I mean January 13th at 7:55 p.m., hot dogs are on sale. 2 for $2 each. So I grabbed 2 of my own. Very good, I will say. Now 8 minutes, fresh start for the fourth quarter. Irish going to need to pull off something miraculous here. As Lewis controls it on the far elbow, passes that up top for Lee. Down to the near elbow, into the corner. Reese, in the paint, Lewis working his way under with the layup that rattles in. Backboard rim, backboard in. Gives Lewis his 10th point of the night. Lipperoto working on Lee. Pick comes from Stowe. Into the corner. That 3 from Roa. He is on it up to 20 points. Irish really going to need to stop here. Going to try to get a run of their own started. I think that's just going to start with shutting down Lee. Rather, shutting down Lewis on the inside of the paint. But now controls that on the outside. Works his way in. Goes for that layup, which rattles in. So again, dangerous. Very dangerous player. And Dean Lewis, he's got 12 points on the day. Stowe steps back, thought about shooting 3, now passes that one off to Lipperoto. In the paint, Roa, spinning, floater, falls in, 30-41. Irish battling back and forth, staying within 11. Just one good run away. That one almost knocked away from Lee by Roa. Bat away and picked up by the Irish. Stowe pass that one over Catula with the layup. So the much-needed stop, and now the layup from Catula. 9-point lead inside 10 for the Irish. 6 minutes left in the fourth. Liberoto battling. Roberts is fouled. That fell on Fernandez.
Match up, White. Match up.
So Fernandez getting subbed out for Wisniewski. Lee throws that one in corner. Up for three for Roberts. That one no good. Stowe sends that one up ahead. Catula working his way in with the layup. No good. Bad away. Catula was on a 2-on-1 there. Elected not to pass. As he has 5 assists on the season compared to his 114 points, along with 67 rebounds. Not the ideal decision had with Wisniewski there, as that's into the corner. Catula bats that one away. Still working his way in the paint. Wisniewski, that one falls away. Went down hard, no call. Zazic works his way in. Pass to nowhere. Oh, that's tipped. So 5:26 left in the fourth. Irish trailing by 9. Drake Rowe with 20 points. Catula with 5. That one sent way out by Liley. To Zazic, who now has it at the near elbow. Working down, steps back, gives it to Goffey. Goffey off the rim, but a foul. No. Wisniewski, that's his second foul of the day. Goffey here with free throws. 2 points on the day. That first free throw rattles right through. Up to 3 points on the day. Now second free throw coming. 32-42. That free throw rattles out. Rebound taken by Catula. Now in the middle for Liberoto as he takes that out across half court. To Roa. Roa looking for some options. Pops that one out. Handled by Wisniewski and now by Stowe. Stowe has that pass tipped, but still over to Liberoto. Has that at the near elbow. To Roa. Roa puts up a 3. Banks that one in. He has kept the Irish in the game all day. 23 points. Now Lewis handles it. Roberts on the near elbow, works his way into the paint. Pass thrown out to Zazic. Zazic cutting, travels. A lucky break there for the Irish. So Stowe, no look pass over to Catula. Catula puts the brakes on, hands that one over to Liberoto. Liberoto calling out some plays. Has a pick coming from Roa. Roa now into the corner. Back up top to Liberoto. Over to Catula. Catula got a dribble, now goes underneath. Foul. Foul called there on Pasha Goffey, the senior. Goffey now getting subbed off for Kazmierski. Kazmierski third in scoring for the Warriors today. 3 minutes, 56 seconds. Irish trail by 7 here. So Stowe running out of options there. Throws that one off of Lewis and out. That one underneath. Roa, step back. Good. 25. going on a tear tonight. Irish getting closer and closer. Going to need another stop here from their defense. They get one. Wisniewski up ahead. Roa working in. Layup. No good. Katula with the second effort. Timeout taken. Irish going on a run. Defensive stop after defensive stop. Cutting the lead to 3 with 3:33 left in the fourth quarter. So huge run for the Irish on the back of Drake Roa. He's up to 25 points today.
8.
Student section, decent size today. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 students in the student section.
Moving on to number 2, second chance.
Oh, we've got a winner for the 50-50 raffle ticket. Taking the gentleman of Michigan add a little bit of time. Oh, actually, technically 14-1 on the other side. So Irish cut that lead down to 3, forced a timeout from Walled Lake West. They're really going to try to see if they can get another defensive stop here, put even more pressure on Western. Wiley handles it. Momentum going the way of the Irish right now. This passed over to Lewis. Can't let him get into the paint. Out across Roberts. Can't let him shoot from 3 either. That one rattles out, but rebound taken by Lewis. 3:16. Lewis working on Roa into the paint. Puts up the layup. No good. Roa passed that one up ahead to Stowe. Stowe. 3 minutes. Stowe. Up to Lipperoto. Lipperoto now handling it. Roa fakes the pick into the corner. Stowe puts up the 3. Rattles out. Rebound taken by Roa. Roa back to Stowe. That goes off of the hand of Dean Lewis. Possession staying with the Irish. 39-42. 2:41. Stowe throws that one in. Throws it up. Roa, that one no good. Rebound taken by Zazic. Pass that one up ahead to Roberts. Roberts underneath. Rattles out, rebound handled. But stepping out of bounds was Roa. So possession gonna go to the Warriors. 39-42. 2:32. And Zazic gets the layup there. It's up to 5 points. Roa. Up top, Lipperoto. Now for Katula on the far elbow. Katula looking for something. Pops that one out for Stowe. Stowe looking, now sends that to the near elbow for Lipperoto. Lipperoto, nothing going here. Trying to find a cutter. Gets one in Katula. Katula for 3. Off the rim, rebound handled by Lewis. Odd man rush coming for the Warriors as Lewis slows that one down, weaves his way through down to 1:50. Roberts, wide open 3. Off the rim, rebound, foul, and gonna go Irish possession. Wisniewski trying to call a timeout. Not sure what that was about, but Lipperoto getting doubled now. Sends that one over to Stowe. Stowe up over for Katula. Katula working in, passes that one, but out of bounds. Bench from Josh Powers and Max Robin. Stowe going to throw this one in for the Irish, getting guarded by Dean Lewis. Out to Roa, 1:30, Irish trailing by 5. That floater rattles around and in. 27, minute 22, Irish trail by 3. So foul on Lipperoto there. Roberts gonna throw it in. Throws that one in for Lewis. Lewis and Roberts have been the main scorers for the Warriors today. We'll see if the Irish can shut them down for the next minute and 10 seconds. Zazic works under and is fouled. Lightly going to throw that one in. That fell on Wisniewski. He's got 3 on the day. Lively throws in. Roberts in the corner, works his way under. That pass knocked away. Zajic thought about working for 3. Puts up that layup, no good. Recovered by the Irish, down to a minute. Liparoto into the corner. Stoke puts up a 3. No good. Recovered by Roberts. Timeout. Timeout called by Walled Lake Western with 54.7 seconds. Irish trailing by 3. So back and forth game all day here. If you're tuning in, you're getting your money's worth from my live count. Nobody is, but that's all right. As always, if you do pop in, make sure you subscribe to NDP Athletics Broadcasting. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. We eclipsed the 1,000 view goal a couple days ago, almost to 2,000 views, so make sure you guys stay on the hype train for us. Subscribe, watch the videos, turn on your notifications so you catch all of the updates you can. You get notified when we drop a video, when we go live, and when we drop a short. So 3-point lead for Walled Lake Western. They're throwing it in underneath their own hoop. It's like Irish are just going to lock off here. And lock off Zazic, although Lively gets free. Lively. Liparoto guarding against Lively now top Lewis. 45 seconds. Working under, foul on Roa. Looked like Lewis was hooking his hand a little bit there. Foul called on Roa with 41 flat. Lewis needs to miss both these free throws for the Irish to continue their chance. First free throw. Good.
White, high horn. Ready? On 3-point line.
The second free throw through. So now the lead is 5. Irish going to need to get some points, get an immediate turnover down to 40 seconds. Liparoto got to turn on the Jets here. He does. Gets across half court. Now works his way in. Euros underneath. No good on the layup. Roberts holding it down to under 30. And a foul. So with 5 fouls, now up to 6 fouls on the day, that one on offer. Lewis will go to the free throw line once again. And if he can miss this, Irish get some quick points, then get a quick turnover on a press. They're in this game. That first free throw, right through. Lead is 6. That's just 2 straight 3-pointers. Lewis now tied with Roberts. The second one falls through. Full timeout called by head coach Andy Durkin. And again, while we're here, we went over it in the first half. We'll go over it again right now for you. On Thursday, we will be live at the notorious Detroit Skate Club, where your North Oakland Eagles battle against Grosse Pointe North in a game of hockey. We will be live at 8 p.m., where you can catch us live on NDP Athletics Broadcasting. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the news. And then on Friday, we will be covering boys basketball once again as they take on Walled Lake Northern. So again, directional week. You got Walled Lake Western today, Grosse Pointe North on Thursday, and then Walled Lake Northern on Friday. All that being said, based on how close and competitive this game is, I really feel like the Irish have a good chance against Northern on Friday, as Western beat Northern 45-32. So Irish have two deep. That is Stowe and Roa. Catula throws that one in for Lipparoto. Lipparoto weaves his way around. Now puts on the brakes. Almost loses it. Has it up to Offer. On the near elbow. Down to 20 seconds. Long three. Good. Irish got a press here. Although timeout called. Roa with 30 points on the day. Cutting the lead down to 4. Drake Rowe with the game of his life today. 30 points. Okay, so that's the last timeout taken. I was listening to coaches arguing. So one timeout left for the Irish. They just used their last timeout with 13 seconds. So they're going to come out and press, see if they can force a turnover. We need to force a turnover, get a 3, force another turnover, get another 3, take the lead. Oh, that's Roberts. Roberts looking fouled. So we're getting to what my dad calls the worst part of basketball, where it's a very close game towards the end, and both teams are fouling, both teams are taking timeouts, and both teams are just shooting threes. So, fortunately for him, he doesn't have to watch it happen. He just has to listen to me narrate over it. So Robert at the free throw line. He's got 16 points on the day. That one is through. So getting pretty.
High horns, wait, high horns.
So now the Irish trailing by 5. Gonna need a 3 and a 3 to take next free throw. Rattles in. So now getting a little bit out of reach. That might be the nail in the coffin. As Roa puts up a 3, no good. Down to 5 seconds. Zazic gonna hold that. I'm Augie Villawan here with the NDP Athletics Broadcasting. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's coverage of NDP men's basketball taking on the Walled Lake Western Warriors. We will be live Thursday at 8 p.m. when the North Oakland Eagles take on Grosse Pointe Northern. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn on the bell so you can stay updated.